Hello, Internet community. It is 2:41, Thursday, September 3rd. I got up at 12 today. Yes, it is a school day for me. Yes, I did get a haircut. But I was in the hospital till 3 a.m. last night, so that was fun. I have a nerve pinch right here in my right bicep, straight through it, so when I engage in too much physical movement of any sort, including like deep breaths, which is absolutely retarded, I get this extreme pain like an arrow going straight through my chest. So I'm really not supposed to be moving at all, so that's why I slept in so late. And yeah, it's kind of retarded. So I forgot to tell you, I'm actually on 600 milligrams of ibuprofen or melatonin or something like that, so I actually can. It's like this extreme painkiller, so I actually can move around now. It's just not good for me. So if I didn't have whatever the hell they have me on, I would be screaming like right now. So yeah, that's why we decided to go to the hospital, because we realized even if they can't like do anything about it, then they at least can always give me a painkiller. So that's what they did, and that's cool. I like it. Painkillers are awesome. I've got my arm in a sling right now to try to stop it from moving. But you know what? That's not going to stop me from making videos and doing stuff. I'm sure most of you have seen HDXbox/Punk's Pictures Epic Longshot. Well, I thought it was okay when I saw it. I knew it had a lot of dead space, which I wasn't a fan of. But she figured out a way with the plunger to actually keep it at the full range, because my singled method had it reduce the plunger movement by like ½ an inch. But her way uses the full plunger movement, so that was cool. And I finished it a couple days ago. Okay, also, when I was at Apocalypse, this dude's called Ace, otherwise known as a K&D operative on YouTube. He's really cool. Link to him over here, because he is just a fantastic modder. He brought along an Epic Longshot carbine, and his foregrip's pretty cool too. I think there's only 3 of us that have made Epic Longshots, and they all have different foregrips, depending on our personal style. So, that thing outshot my crossbow. And my crossbow was shooting a good 100 feet. He brought it to APOC, and I brought my crossbow, and I was like, wow, this is cool. I want this. Because it shot a good 20 feet more than my crossbow did. I was like, how do you do that? And I figured it out once I made one. But it was concerning. The other thing I really like about it is the stock is so far back. It feels like an actual rifle when you're using it, which is kind of weird to say, but it's like, look how much the normal LS stock only comes to about there. So you see how much farther that goes back. It hurts to lean over, but I don't know how to explain it. It's just the elongated stock makes it really a lot more stable when you're aiming, and a more balanced weapon because of the really heavy foregrip in the front. And then I decided to paint it with a different kind of paint that I was just kind of trying out, and I did use it on a scrap piece of plastic first, and it worked moderately well. But when I tried to use it on such a large blaster, it really did not work, and looked horrible. So what I did was I used sandpaper. Wouldn't even take this stuff off because it was epoxy paint. I used a straight edge blade and a sand blaster to get it to the point where it currently is. It looks horrible right now, but I haven't primed over it yet. So here it is. This is even though some of it's still colored, it's really smooth and it's fine to paint over. So yeah, I know it looks really kind of weird right now. I actually kind of like how it looks, but I am going to paint it. So, here we go. Let's go over modifications. I will not be firing it for you because I can't actually prime it with one hand. It's got the equivalent of more than a plus bowspring back here. So, I'll go over the range once I fully give you a good diagnostic of it. Dead space is actually only 5 inches. Or not 5 inches, it's only 4.5, 5 inches, which isn't bad for an epic long shot. The original one was like 8 inches, but whatever. All the credit for the idea goes to HDXbox/Punk Pictures, but I just kind of redid it, like, because I never make anything totally stock. I always have to put my own spin on it to make myself feel good. So, this stock is a double shot stock, and that was with the original mod. And the green piece that goes over the stock is back here. I cut a hole in it, and I actually have to widen it a little back, because I'm going to glue it down like that, and here's why. You know those long strips of magnets that you can like stick to a fridge? Yeah, well, they don't work on our fridge anymore, because we got a new one like last year, or the year before that. So we still have a bunch of those lying around. I am putting one in the stock right here because I've recently converted over to slug style Stephens, which I'll show you how to make and use as soon as my arm's better, which should be like Wednesday. So it's going to be like this for a while. But they stick great on those really weak magnet pads. So I'm putting one of those magnet pads back here, and I can fit like almost 15 Stephens back here. No, I can fit almost 15, but like depending on how long they are and how close I smush them together, I can almost fit 20. But the ridges back here do feel good against your shoulder, so I don't want to keep it off completely. I'm just keeping it off for now because I haven't put the magnet pad in, so I'm not going to glue that down yet. The foregrip I really could not figure out how to make, so I just made my own, and I really like it. I got it totally straight and lined up down the barrel, but it's made out of a front half of a Vulcan. I've got the two sidebars that are on top of the Vulcan and 2 tactical rails from the Vulcan. I glued the tactical rails right next to either end of the plunger where the CPVC came out, and then these pieces on the tactical rails and the back of the long shot on both sides. Then there's 3/4 PVC here, and same thing up here. And this barrel is 12, no, not 12 inches, it's 9 inches. It really should be longer, but I didn't have a longer piece. And it's wrapped in electrical tape, and then again 3/4 PVC. So it's very, very sturdy, and as I said, it lines up dead accurate. This thing, with over the equivalent of a plus bowspring in the plunger, hits 115 feet flat. No joke. With slug style Stephens, it's just absolutely crazy. I can lay down in my yard and hit a tree 150 feet away with slug style Stephens if I angle it. But flat, it does hit 115. It is so freaky. I love this thing. It's my backup primary for when my whenever my Leonard shotgun decides to give out. Because this gets a good like 20 feet more range, 20 foot more range than the shotgun does with slugs, but it's only got 1 shot, whereas the shotgun has 4. So, but this is almost getting plus bow ranges. It's like just shy of plus bow ranges. Plus bow ranges is like 130. This is 115. So I really, really love this thing, and I put a lot of work into it, as you can see. And I know that's kind of hard to believe, seeing the way it looks, but I spent 6 hours yesterday cutting this shell up and sandblasting it. and then something went wrong with my arm. I haven't quite figured out what it was yet. I've been having back pains for a long time, but it just recently moved over to my shoulder, and then yesterday it got really bad, so we went in for x-rays, which should not have taken 3 hours, but it did. Midnight to 3. That was cool. But got me out of school. I won't be in school. So yeah, I really like it, and as I said, I can't pull it back as of now because I need both hands, because it's that hard to prime. Really, really strong spring. And I have a ton of reinforcement. I even actually reinforced the trigger bar and the catch with putty and insulation wire. So it's pretty cool. And I was actually really, really tempted to throw a 2K in it, and I even cut a hole for tubing. But I never got to it, because I was afraid the foregrip wouldn't go on right. I actually really like the way the foregrip looks. I don't know about you, but I really like it. And this thing is deadly accurate. I do have the orange on the ends, so it's legal. It's going to be painted in the scheme I use for petroleum, so it is going to be dark purple with white highlights. So yeah. And Slug Steffens, they deserve their own video. They're getting a video from me after this one.